How's everybody doing? You caught me eating a sandwich. I have not eaten all day. I've been running the school, the website. I'm running another play. I'm getting ready to go to Dubai and do another conference in Dubai. It's a lot. Excuse me. Food is like sex for me. Give me a second. Today we're going to talk about Venus in Sagittarius, part 2. I went into generalities yesterday when I did part 1. Today, I'm going to talk about the human female. Venus and Sag. I gave you a philosophical perspective in part 1. Now, I'm going to go into the interpersonal relationships and partnerships and what it means. Of course, I got my drink. Announcements. I'm having a meditation exercise tomorrow, Friday, at 8 o'clock at my garden in New York City on 149th Street between Amsterdam and Broadway in Manhattan. Take the 1 train to 145th Street or the 8 train to 145th Street. The 1 train leaves you on the Broadway side. The 8 train leaves you on the Amsterdam side. Walk to 149th Street on Broadway and there's the garden. You show up at 8. I have refreshments. Bring your crystals. If you have a crystal, bring your crystals. And I'm going to be doing meditation and mantra for an hour. Donations are requested, but no charge. As when I did my AstroCon, I had people from the AstroCon show up. So for those of you who have attended my seminar that I did on August 17th, it would be great if you attend this meditation workshop that I'm having tomorrow, okay? On the 31st. Well, on the 30th, actually, August 30th, okay? And it will be a great exercise for you guys. And I will teach you how to open the third eye. It's not going to happen on the onset because not everyone is in the same level of evolution and education to understand how to process the opening of the third eye. For that, I have to assess each individual person that comes to my seminar. Okay? All right. That's the announcements. We'll jump right now into dealing with Venus in Sagittarius, part 2. Okay. doing a video now coming in an hour. I gotta say that because otherwise I'll have interruptions left and right. So let's jump right in and let's talk about Venus in Sagittarius part 2 when it comes to the human female. And I will make up, it's been 5 minutes and 47 seconds. I will make up for the extra time since I had to do announcements. Okay? I gotta put the music ready. Venus in Sagittarius, part 2. This time we're dealing with the Venus in Sagittarius woman. So, understand, the woman born with Venus in Sagittarius is confident, positive, especially in love. She associates love and relationships with adventure, learning, growth. For the most part, though, she's easygoing when it comes to matters of the heart. She's not one that you have to pull teeth to get her to agree with anything. Although she is passionate and she does enjoy doing things her own way, she wants to be able to grow in a relationship. You know, she wants to be able to develop a sense of camaraderie, a feeling that she's working with you and working in tandem with you. Let me tell you something. The woman with Venus in Sagittarius does not like drama. Oh my God. Si se rompe, se compone. This is so Sagittarius. Let me tell you, she does not like drama. She hates the minutia. She cannot stand boredom and the humdrum of life, stagnant partnerships, or partnership that she feels caged in. Oh my God, she can't stand that. The woman born with Venus in Sagittarius. Mm. Vodka and orange juice. I'm keeping it very simple. I just had 4 martinis. I went out to dinner with my manager, Corinda Green, discussing what we're gonna do when we go to Dubai in September. And let me tell you, you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay, in keeping with the woman born with Venus in Sagittarius, to get to know her, to get her, to bag her, you need to understand that this woman loves variety, versatility, and changeability. She don't like boredom and the humdrum of life. So if things become too routine for her, she's gonna get restless. And she might walk away from you without warning and without an explanation. Yeah, Venus in Sagittarius. But understand that the defense mechanism of the woman born with Venus in Sagittarius is to negate, to avoid, to refute, and to invalidate any situation at the moment that may cause her emotional discomfort. Look, we all go through emotional discomforts, temperamental episodes. It's life, dealing with the humdrum of life. The woman born with Venus in Sagittarius is not concerned with the difficult, boring, or humdrum side of life. The woman with Venus in Sagittarius claims not to like drama, and she hates drama, but she causes the drama. Bitch causes the drama, and then backs away and goes like this. Venus in Sagittarius. This woman claims no responsibility for what she causes. Well, then she goes back, she goes, and then becomes dismissive and withdraws from situations that she helped create. The Venus in Sagittarius woman can be very bigoted. She's quick to blame others, but she won't look in the mirror and blame herself for the role and contribution that she played in the situation. She does this. I don't hear anything. I won't say nothing. And I don't see anything. Don't stop none, won't be none. This woman can see you going through personal shit. I mean, deep shit. And she'll put a blind eye to it. She'll be dismissive. She'll invalidate the experience. She won't own it. Because if she did own it, she will have to take responsibility for her role in the situation. And the Venus in Sagittarius woman will not do that. She can cause emotional crisis in people's lives, but she won't own it. And Sagittarius, she'll fly away when shit gets rough and wrong, because she don't want to be bothered. Then, when she feels that things have calmed down, she'll fly back. She'll fly back to you and act like if nothing happened and pick up where she left off with you. Not that much different from Scorpio. And that makes the Venus in Sagittarius woman kind of phony, kind of superficial, fake, lightweight. Of course, we're talking about the lower nature, the lower evolved nature. The Venus in Sagittarius person that's functioning on a higher octave, higher level of evolution, will be more empathic, will show more empathy, emotional empathy for the feelings and plights of the individual. When you're dealing with a woman born with Venus in Sagittarius, she's concerned with the lighter side of life, the happier side of life. She don't want to deal with emotional crisis. She wants things to run smoothly and to cooperate according to her timing and her will. This doesn't always work out the way she wants it though. Because the Venus in Sagittarius woman, she doesn't own her own feelings. She doesn't acknowledge her own feelings, which is why it's so easy for her to be dismissive of your feelings because she doesn't acknowledge her own. Especially if they're hurtful or difficult or uncomfortable. The Venus in Sagittarius woman is not fooling anybody. She's fair weathered, non committal, flighty. The opposite polarity of Sagittarius is Gemini. And Gemini is flighty, airy, and upupidu. So you see a lot of that in Sagittarius. So to understand the Sagittarian woman or the Venus in Sagittarian woman, you have to embrace the opposite polarity, which is Gemini, the opposite of Sagittarius. Okay. One thing about the woman born with Venus in Sagittarius can be very prone to exaggerations. Not because she intentionally is trying to mislead people, but because she has such an expansive vision of the matters of the heart that anything and everything is relative to her. Sometimes, as a result, though, she may promise more than she can give. This is especially true if we're dealing with a woman below age 30. This should not be happening past age 30. She, the Venus in Sagittarius woman, as well as the Sun sign Sagittarian woman, she loves variety. She loves spontaneity. She loves to wing things. Wing it! Wing it! Venus in Capricorn, bitch, don't wing it. There's got to be a methodical, pragmatic procedure to get to the end result. The Venus in Sagittarius woman, no, bitch. Let me go with my feeling, my intuition, and let me wing it. Both women are right because both methods are correct. One is not wrong or over the other. It's just a relative standpoint. That's all. One method may work for a particular experience or situation or person, and it may not for a particular experience or person. It's relative. Okay? So understand that the Sagittarian woman or the Venus in Sagittarian woman loves to wing things, especially if she's in love. She doesn't like planning things. It's not that she's not capable, but when you put things in an itinerary form and in a planning modality, it kind of robs you of the fun. It robs you of the spontaneity and of the excitement of the moment. It takes away from the spice of life, or so she believes. Okay? Let me tell you, she attracts people with a free and easy attitude, quickly become charming with potential partners. Venus and Sagittarius. Oh, the music is so exciting. Remember, I'm dealing with the fire signs. So the music has to be like, right. So, in the spirit of dealing with fiery music and the fire signs, the Venus in Sagittarius woman, she loves to make people laugh. She can be goofy, off the radar, but very attractive. Now, a partnership that is too serious will drag her down. She's a dreamer. She has many visions. Remember, the ruler of Sagittarius is Jupiter, and Jupiter in classical astrology was the co-ruler of Pisces, the dreamer, before Neptune was discovered in 1781 or 1781. I forgot now. I gotta check it. I gotta check my data. It's been a while now. Okay, so you have a little bit of a Neptunian influence and essence in the Sagittarian woman or the woman with Venus in Sagittarius. Okay? Sometimes she lets people down, not because she's ill spirited, but because she gets caught up in her visions and she forgets the functionality of the pragmatic side of life. No, you still gotta be responsible for balancing the checkbook, taking the kids to school, making the PTA meetings, and checking children's homework, right? And these things are not the strong forte of the Venus and Capricorn Sagittarius woman. In fact, the fact she has a big heart, her dreams are so big, so altruistic. It might take years or multiple lifetimes for her to reach that vision of what she wants. Follow through is not her forte. She doesn't follow through at all. Okay? And her enthusiasm, especially when she's in love with a new interest, she can promise more than she can deliver. And when the fire burns out, it may be all too easy for her to move on. She's generous, but she's not easily tied down. She's fair weathered. She can be easy companion, but not too agreeable as a partner, so to speak. No, she requires space in any kind of partnership and needs a sense of freedom in order for her to feel comfortable. If she doesn't feel that way, she's not going to respond in kind or even with love, with sentiment. Okay? So there's a lot of complications and complexity with this woman. She is a bundle of contradictions, but she's still a safe bet when it comes to giving fast visions of insight. And we're done with part two.